Bayern Munich are in full pursuit of Mathys Tel. Let's get right into it. Welcome back to Talking Bayern, the one-stop shop for Bayern Munich content on YouTube. And it sounds like Bayern Munich are in full pursuit of Mathys Tel. Sorry if I mispronounced the name, but it's definitely a new name to me. But it sounds like he's one of the hottest prospects right now. The 17-year-old is an attacker. He can play both center forward, left wing, right wing, and he's done it all, and it's all come with success for the young player. So, getting right to the situation from Florian Plettenberg, reportedly, an agreement was in place, principal with the player, and Bayern made an offer of 7 million euros fixed plus add-ons that could take the fee up to 17 million euros. And the player has also asked Rennes for permission to leave. However, Rennes want more money, but it sounds like this player could actually be planned for the first team this season, which is crazy because this guy is coming out of not nowhere, but he's definitely slipped under the radar. He's only valued at 2 million euros on transfer market, but people have confidence he could be the next guy. I think Brazo and Bayern Munich board have even said this could be one of the next best players in the world. So I think, obviously, there's so much potential there, and he does seem like a really well-rounded player that can score goals pretty much anywhere, but this is a player that is relatively new. He's relatively young at just 17, but if, in my mind, giving a chance to those young players, like look at what happened with Musiala and how good he's been, I still think he will become one of the best players in the world. I think he's already so good for Germany and for Bayern. And look at Tel, and he has potential to become a player like that. He is a goal-scoring machine. He's done it for France, the U17 level, the U16 level. He's doing a very, very good job for them so far. Obviously, he hasn't really cracked into the first team yet, but obviously, I just don't know if where he fit right now at Bayern, because obviously we have Gnabry, you have Coman, although Gnabry could be leaving. We have Mane. There's just so many players. Musiala even on the wing. There's just so many players on the wing at Bayern. Even Sané, you could throw his name in there as a winger if you really wanted to. I know he plays more of a cam. But still, there's so much competition there, and it's crazy to think that he'd be planned for the first team. But obviously, it might be a good move to make these kind of transfers because a lot of the time these guys pays off. I know a lot of the time, they didn't pay off. Look at ARP, that did not pay off. But sometimes you hit a diamond in the rough, and I'm not even sure he's in the rough. This could be a player with crazy potential, and to think he could be one of the best attackers in the world one day, you might want to take that risk and pay. It could be 20 million euros or more, which is it's hard to get a read on how good he is because just like the level he's played at. It's hard to value a player like that has played in the lower leagues and playing in the U17s, U16s. So it's gonna be interesting to see if Bayern can make this deal, but it sounds like there's full interest. I think there will be an agreement later in the coming weeks because it sounds like Bayern are heavily interested in this player. Obviously, an agreement is in principle with the player, so I think Rennes just needs to get the money they want, and it sounds like this could happen. And Barzo's even said this is one of his top 2 targets this summer alongside De Ligt. So I think this will happen. It's going to be interesting to see if we can sign him, where he'd fit in the team in the future, but obviously this is a very exciting situation, and I love to see us going for these young players and making some investments for the future. Hasn't always worked out, but I think this is the right move. I think this is what we need to do to solidify the best players for future, years to come. And I'm really excited to see if this deal does come to an agreement. I know a lot of people are saying this is crazy for a player that is, valued so low. But I don't know. A lot of people see a lot of potential in him. I haven't really seen much of him yet, but I'm excited to see if we do sign him, what he could bring to the table. And I think there's obviously a bit of a gap between what Bayern's offering and what Rennes want. But I think in the coming weeks that could be smoothed out if we really think that he is that guy. So really excited to see what happens here. Let me know if you think he'll be a good transfer for the future and if you think he's worth the money at this young of an age. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more Bayern Munich content like this in the future, please subscribe to this channel. Hope to see you on the next one. Until then, Mia Samia.